I refused to let my father-in-law babysit my daughter, and now the whole family is mad at me. My daughter just turned 1 and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm with her all day, every day, and honestly, I love it. When I do need a babysitter, my mom watches her because she follows my rules and I trust her completely. My father-in-law is a different story. He's in his 70s, divorced, and comes over to our house every other day. At first, I thought it was sweet that he wanted to see his granddaughter so much, but then things started getting weird. When my daughter was 4 months old, he gave her a lime that had tequila on it. My husband had to ask him to stop 3 times before he actually listened. 3 times. Who does that to a baby? A few months later, he made this comment about how one day he's going to buy her a stripper pole just so she can post on Facebook that her grandpa is crazy. I just stared at him. Then a few weeks after that, my daughter was shirtless because we were feeding her, and he asked me and my husband when she was going to have to start wearing a bra. She was 6 months old. As someone who went through some things when I was younger, that comment made my skin crawl. Recently, I found out something that made everything worse. My mother-in-law was in town for my daughter's birthday, and I let her and my father-in-law watch the baby while I decorated for the party. 2 weeks later, my father-in-law casually mentioned that they put my 1-year-old down the big slides at the park by herself, and she bumped her head. He was laughing about it, like it was funny. And nobody told me when it happened. Every single time he comes over now, he brings up babysitting. He keeps saying me and my husband are crazy for not taking advantage of free babysitting. He says we act like he hasn't raised kids before. His youngest is 28 years old. Things were different almost 3 decades ago. Last night, he told me to find something to do this week while he watches my daughter. I said I don't have anything to do because honestly, I don't. My life is taking care of my baby, and I'm happy with that. He said he would pay for me to get a pedicure if I let him watch her. He kept pushing and pushing. Something about him trying to bribe me to get alone time with my daughter felt so wrong. It's not like he never sees her. He's at our house every other day. He sees her more than my own parents do. Why does he need to be alone with her so badly? Then today, my mother-in-law texted me saying I'm really hurting his feelings by not letting him babysit. She asked why I won't trust him with my daughter. I didn't even know what to say. How do I explain that her ex-husband gave my infant alcohol and makes creepy comments? My husband doesn't fully trust his dad either. He told me his dad isn't vigilant enough to watch a 1-year-old. But then last night, he suggested maybe I could leave her with him for a quick store run. I looked at him like he had 2 heads. I'm not leaving my daughter alone with someone who gives babies tequila, makes inappropriate comments about her body, and laughs about her getting hurt on his watch. I don't care if it hurts his feelings. My daughter's safety matters more than his ego. The whole family thinks I'm being unreasonable, but every instinct in my body is screaming not to trust this man alone with my child. And I've learned to trust my gut when it comes to protecting my kids.